Cultivating a beautiful garden can be a dream come true, but maintaining it is often a lot of work. Besides all of the time and planning that goes into planting and watering, you also have to account for all sorts of variables, from rain to wild and hungry animals. A true green thumb can always find new ways to make the most of their garden, as unusual as they may seem. When conventional supplies are running low, for instance, did you know that an ordinary kitchen item can be a real godsend? It's true. A little white vinegar is all it takes to produce some amazing results in your garden. Each one of these is absolutely worth trying. 1. If you spray your garden with white vinegar, you can deter cats in your neighborhood, and your own cat, for that matter, from treating it like a litter box or digging up your fruits, vegetables, flowers, or whatever else you're growing. You can also dilute the spray with a little bit of water if you prefer, since this can protect plants that may be harmed by too much vinegar. 2. Instead of using dangerous chemicals to kill weeds, combine 1/4 cup of table salt and half a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap with a half gallon of apple cider vinegar, and then pour it all into a spray bottle. All you need to do is spray the weeds. Not only is this far safer than traditional weed killers, but it's super effective, and it might even save you some money. 3. Obviously, it's difficult to use garden tools when they're rusty, but rust is almost inevitable when you leave your tools in a damp shed or out in the grass over time. Instead of scrubbing your tools with steel wool, though, you can just soak them in a vinegar solution. For this method, you'll also need rubber gloves, a large bucket, rags, water, mineral oil or linseed oil, penetrating oil, and possibly a wire brush. Pour equal parts water and vinegar into the bucket, and soak your tools in there for 15 to 30 minutes. Remove the tools one at a time, wipe them with a rag, then rinse with more of the water vinegar solution if necessary. Use a wire brush to reach around tight areas. After the tool is dry, wipe it down with linseed or mineral oil, then dab hinges with the penetrating oil. 4. Don't neglect to make sure that your soil is properly balanced for growing beautiful plants, because that may be why your garden isn't doing as well as it should. You can use vinegar to test the dirt's pH values. Drop a small amount of soil in a mug and mix in 2 spoonfuls of vinegar. If it starts bubbling, you know that the soil is alkaline. Similarly, if you do the same thing with baking soda and enough water to make the combination muddy, you can tell that it's acidic if that mixture becomes bubbly. 5. Copper fixtures and wares are a great addition to just about any home, so if you want to keep them nice and shiny, use vinegar to easily clean the metal. You'll also need salt and a scour pad. 6. The exterior of clay pots naturally have mineral deposits. Some people actually like that look, but if you don't, and you prefer to keep your pots looking new and clean, you can soak them in vinegar to get rid of the white marks. This also helps prevent any further build-ups. 7. There are certain plants, including azaleas, that require acidic soil to survive and thrive. If you have the right concoction, you'll make the perfect mix of water and vinegar to create a beautiful bloom in your own yard. All you need is a single cup of white vinegar and a gallon of water to add to the soil. 8. It's not uncommon for even the loveliest seedlings to wither and wilt over the course of a single night. When fungus or mold grows in your soil, it causes plants to start damping off. If you start seedlings with vinegar, you can avoid these problems. Just be sure to start off with clean pots. 9. It's hard to create wasp traps without putting bees, which are necessary for the healthy growth of any garden, in harm's way. If you add just 1/4 cup of vinegar to the water in a wasp trap, though, you can prevent bees from being caught in it. Don't forget to use jam, honey, or something else that's sweet to attract the wasps. 10. Ordinary pest spray can be full of dangerous chemicals that you wouldn't want on your fruits and vegetables. There is, however, a safer way to deter pests with a potent mixture of essential oils and white vinegar. For every ounce of vinegar, you'll need a single drop of peppermint oil. Put it into a spray bottle, and don't forget to shake it before you use it.